So this is a regular tarot reading today, a straightforward one. I've got lots of different ones, it seems, at the moment going on different under different titles. But and we have our first two cards. A little bit of playful conflict here, a little bit of a struggle, it seems, with the Five of Wands. I always meet these fives with the idea of a turning point. We have one direction coming in with the V here, and then we go in a completely different, we have the opportunity to go in a completely different direction should we choose. And I love the idea with this card that they could all be seen to be fighting and struggling among themselves, trying to win out. However, they could also be just coming together to work things out and build something. And they're working out how to do this together. So you can see how you can literally flick the narrative and you have the choice within yourself. Whatever energies are battling for supremacy at the moment within you, where can you allow that to come together and maybe mark this as a turning point where you start to do things differently? Instead of allowing your energies to be dispersed through struggle, where can you allow them to come together within yourself to build something, to see something beyond where you currently are? And take your life on a whole new path. We have the King of Pentacles energy here. Financial self-worth, abundance. This card speaks to being completely at one with nature and resources, and having the discipline and the knowledge of how to use these resources for greater financial abundance, for greater wealth and opportunities for making it. Are you feeling into the energies of this king right now? There is also another possibility with our king here, that you may be focusing too much on the material realm. You can almost see that this king isn't able to move anywhere fast. He seems to be almost weighed down with the weight of this financial abundance. And so perhaps it might be time for you to take your awareness to other things if you have that financial security at this time, or if you find that your focus on material things is making you feel heavy. It may be that you haven't managed to achieve what it is you want, but the heaviness is coming from that. And if you can notice that within this, then maybe it's time just to take your focus on something else for a while to allow yourself to lighten up. And let's see if we have a final card and what that would like to say about all of this today. So it seems there has been perhaps some struggle. And yes, we have the Justice card, a Libra energy here with the balance scales and the sword of the mind, the intellect, thought, clarity coming through. So I think with the Justice card, again, we have this idea of, well, we have here pillars with the idea of bringing heaven down to earth. So whatever has been challenging you, wherever you felt challenged in your life, where can you start to see it differently? And see if perhaps instead things are coming together for you. They may be building something. You may be putting some structure into your life. And actually, can you do that to move it and nudge it in another direction, onto another path? Because whatever it is, you may have been focusing too much on this material realm and finding that is just weighing you down. When all your thoughts are preoccupied with, for example, money and wealth and opportunities for making it and trying to push forwards with that, you may have got yourself stuck and you're no longer in the flow of life. Our Justice card is saying it's okay to need to it's okay to want to move forwards with more financial security and to enjoy the abundance that comes, but find the balance. Sit between the balance of bringing things in to feel that stability and yet finding the flow and enjoyment of life at the same time. Don't get hung up on just head down, trying to nose to the grindstone, so it were, to try and bring resources to you. Where can you open up your mind here, particularly with the swords of the Justice, to other ways of bringing things in? If you're enjoying the cards, I do ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference. And a great big shout out to those of you who've already done so. I really appreciate you. And if you're willing and able, I do ask now that you close your eyes. I'm going to take you into a short meditation with the cards. And I just want you to see where your energy's at the moment. If it feels a bit displaced or a bit chaotic, if you're feeling a bit competitive about things, if you're feeling that there has been a bit of a struggle, just pay attention to that now. And just ask yourself if there could be another way, if you could put your energy in a slightly different direction or a completely new one. Could you start to use that energy as fuel for a greater passion, something that will feel better, that will feel more aligned with you? It seems you are at a turning point here with this. And the King of Pentacles speaks of wealth and abundance and a huge ability to manage resources that may be a bit stuck. Ask yourself, are you feeling stuck in this material realm? Does the chase for money start to feel heavy? Or whatever that is for you. And it doesn't have to be money. This can be a relationship that you're chasing, the ideal relationship, for example, that you're chasing. Something physical, something tangible. For health, if you wanted better health, this can also start to feel heavy when you've just been pushing forwards for so long and you don't seem to be able to make that breakthrough. The cards today are asking if maybe there is another way, and open yourself up to being flexible to the possibility that it may come in for you in a very different way to the way you think, if you can just open yourself up to receiving that a little bit more. Our King of Pentacles knows his self-worth, so sit in this. He recognizes his divine status here on earth, and this is you. Where can you be the king? Recognizing the divinity within you. You have the power within you to create and shape your life, to bring about the resources that you require and desire. Sit in that self-worth, and perhaps as you can open yourself up more to receiving, the flow will start to present itself. Rather than having to chase, this king sits back and allows it by knowing the worth he has. And just have a scan of your body and of your emotions, and particularly of your mind here with the Justice. Can you bring it more into balance? Can you stop being tipped in one direction or the other? Where can you catch yourself? And stay true to you. Stay true to what feels good, your beliefs, your knowing, your truth and wisdom. And any time you feel pulled in one direction that doesn't feel aligned, can you sit yourself upright again and hold fast? And see if you can connect to something beyond you, something that feels more peace, more radiance, more gentle, more caring. Can you lift your heart to that state? Elevate your state at this time and feel into that. Can you bring yourself to this state a little more often, especially if you feel that life is becoming a bit of a struggle? And put a smile on your face and come back to the room in your own time. If you're battling or struggling with something, this card may mark a change of direction, but only if you decide it to be so. Sit with your energies, see where they may be scattered, and bring them into more focus. Perhaps focus this now on self-worth, opening yourself up to the possibility that you are worthy of so much more. Perhaps you don't have to keep pushing for it, maybe just sitting with it for a while in this quiet, sovereign state. Allow your heart to rise and your ideas to soar. If you feel yourself pull one way or another, can you come back to this sense of balance within you, peace within you? And hold that state. if we can come back to this state more and more, if you can do this more in your daily life, you will find that the outside world seems to shift and take that shape more and will show up more and more for you. The inner world reflecting the outer world. Have a wonderful day.